Welcome to day 21. Let's take a deep breath together. If you're listening to this, there's a good chance you've been carrying a heavy mental load. Betrayal turns your life upside down, but daily life doesn't stop to make space for grief. The laundry still needs folding, children still need breakfast, bills still come due, and somehow, even with a shattered heart, you're expected to function. So today, we're going to talk about the invisible weight so many women carry, mental load, and how to survive it without losing yourself. Let's begin with today's virtue, clarity, and today's saint, St. John Henry Newman. He once wrote, "God has created me to do him some definite service. I am a link in a chain, a bond of connection between persons. He has not created me for naught." When you feel lost, confused, or like you're just going through the motions, remember that. You still have purpose, even in survival mode. Today's scripture is from 1 Corinthians 14:33. "For God is not a God of confusion, but of peace." This verse anchors today's message because chaos is what betrayal brings. It jumbles your thoughts, your routines, your identity, but God does not speak through that confusion. He speaks through peace and clarity and love. So let's invite that peace in. Here's what not to do when trying to manage the home in the aftermath of betrayal. What not to do. Don't try to make sense of everything all at once. You will not solve the betrayal and organize your kitchen in the same afternoon. Don't chase closure from someone who isn't ready to give it. Closure can't be forced. And while you wait for it, your pantry still needs restocking. Don't confuse silence with resolution. A quiet room isn't always a peaceful one. Pay attention to your inner noise. So what should you do? Let's make it gentle. Let's make it doable. What to do? Write down what's clear, even if it's just one thing. The kids need lunch. We're out of toilet paper. I need to rest. Pray for discernment, not just answers. Ask, what is mine to carry today? Not how do I fix everything? Let peace, not pressure, be your guide. If a task makes your stomach knot with dread, it may not be the next right thing. Turn now to your workbook. Let's look at the reflection prompt. What do I know to be true today, even in the middle of uncertainty? Maybe it's something small. God is with me. I am still a good mother. The dishwasher can be run tomorrow. Clarity starts with naming what is, not what should be. Now let's talk about the practical supports we've built for today. You'll find a simple weekly household organizer. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing enough. You don't need a Pinterest-worthy plan. You need a rhythm that supports your healing. You'll also see a family planner and a meal planner. These are just templates. There's no pressure to fill every square. But when your brain is tired, pre-made structure can reduce decision fatigue. There's also a monthly calendar page, a minimal household survival plan, and a weekly priorities page. These tools are your scaffolding, not your scorecard. Use them with kindness. Let's talk now about energy management. Your energy is not infinite, and that's not a flaw. It's part of your design. On page 169, you'll find the reflection journal. My energy is not infinite. How to spend it wisely. It walks you through questions like, where am I spending energy out of fear, pressure, or guilt? What gives me life? What drains me? What is essential and what is just trying to earn approval? You are allowed to use your energy strategically, not to keep up appearances, but to keep yourself grounded. And what if you need help? What if you need someone to step in for school pickup or groceries or dinner? There are script prompts for that too. How to ask for help without guilt. Pages 170 and 171 include phrases like, I'm feeling overwhelmed and could really use a small favor today. I'm not okay. Can I vent for a few minutes or just sit with you? Could you bring over dinner Tuesday night? That would lift a huge burden. You'll also find pages that help you identify what you need, what you can ask for, and how to say it in a way that honors both your dignity and theirs. You don't have to do this alone. And finally, turn to the closing prayer on page 174. God of tender and mercy, you are not the chaos. You are not the collapse. You are not the voices that whisper lies. Read it aloud if you can. Let it wash over the part of you that still feels like you're failing. Because you're not. You are still here, still showing up, still caring, still choosing the next right thing. That is not failure. That is faithfulness. Let's end with this. You are allowed to do less. You are allowed to choose what's most important. You are allowed to protect your healing, and you are still a good woman. Even in survival mode, you don't have to prove your worth through a spotless kitchen. You prove it every time you get up and try again. So today, name your top 3 priorities, list 3 things you're grateful for, and do one thing that supports peace in your home Just one. You are not alone, and you're doing better than you think.